We love music. You are locked into Six Towns Radio.
Hey, this is Slash, and you're listening to Six Towns Radio. Thanks for playing the record and, make such a big deal about it and stuff. It's been very, very cool.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Bossons about. 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 Bossons about on Six Towns Radio.
It is indeed Bossons about. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and as promised, they were supposed to be coming down last week, but Ian wasn't very well, and Anne was working. But they're with me in the studio today. Hello, Ian, Hudson, and Anne. How are you doing?
Hello there, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Just want to come a little bit close to the mic so the listeners can hear you today.
Yeah.
It's lovely to have you back down here, of course.
Thank
you. You've been here. Anne's been down here once, but Ian's been down a few times. But we've got quite a lot to talk about this afternoon because last week Slash was up in Manchester and Birmingham. You two went both nights.
No, I only went Manchester,
you
same as you.
Right.
I came up with you on the Monday, and I went to both nights.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that as well.
Okay.
But there's so many things, you know what I mean, that we want to mention. I had a little bit of a chat to myself, which was great. I just want to thank you for that as well.
That's all right, Terry.
So, first of all, let's talk about the Manchester gig then. It was at the Apollo in Manchester. A venue, I've been a couple of times. It's quite a nice venue, very old. I think it's a cinema building or something like that.
Looks like old theatre, doesn't it?
It's an old theatre. And you went to see Slash there, was it 2 years ago?
I went to see Velvet Revolver.
Mm-hmm.
A really great night.
Yeah, and this time, it was for the Apocolyptic Love album.
Correct,
That tour was for that. So we all piled down there. And what an amazing night, that's all I can say. My ears were ringing for about an hour after.
Yeah.
You never get used to that. You never told me to take earplugs. I noticed quite a lot of people with earplugs in. I didn't want to drown any sound. I wanted every little bit go into my brain because I wanted to savour every moment. But what a great package, because I suppose it's really hard for him to decide what songs he's going to play on the night because there's so many in the back catalogue.
It's got to vary, People like Guns, obviously, and people like a bit of Velvet, and then new people like the new stuff. So, he's done it well.
Yeah, and obviously with the new album, he had to put a lot of the new tracks on there. So I bet these tracks of the new album, people thought, he hasn't done my favourite one.
Yeah, but you said you went both nights.
Well, on the Tuesday night, it was completely different again than on the Monday. Obviously, he did Sweet Child of Mine, which, it's one of them favourites, isn't it? But he did one or two other tracks off the album.
Right. Yeah, because he throws a few Guns N' Roses in there, like Night Train and in Paradise City, Sweet Child of Mine. I suppose he'd get things like thrown at him if he didn't play that.
Well, everybody goes mad, don't they, when them start up?
Yeah.
The
little riffs.
You know it's going to happen.
But there's other songs from albums, and I was quite surprised at the stuff he did put on because I was really happy with loads of it. I was thinking, please play this, and then it'd come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, favourites.
The Godfather when he does that live, and I liked the blues stuff he did in the middle as well. You know what I mean? That was quite nice. So so that was the Monday night, and like you said, on the Tuesday night he did a few different tracks.
Yes, he did Bad Rain off the album.
Yeah,
he did one or two different ones.
Okay, well, we want people to ask you questions this afternoon. That'd be quite nice if we get a few questions over. So, listeners, if you've got any questions for Ian and Anne, we can talk about the gigs, we talk about anything Slash between now and 4 o'clock. Email studio@sixtowns.co.uk or text 01782 454 180. It'll just cost you normal text rate message charge. I want to pick Anne's favourite song off the album, Apocolyptic Love, first of all. When we play that, which song would you like? Okay, we'll play Bad Rain.
Bad Rain.
And then we'll be back chatting to Ian and Anne.
All are you?
We'll probably do that one as well. Let's do Bad Rain first of all. Bad Rain, of course, Slash Miles Kennedy, because you've got Uncle Ian Hudson in the studio and Cousin Anne. We're here. It was brilliant when we were at the gig. When we went to the after party thing and we were sitting in that big... It was like a canteen, wasn't it?
The after show.
Yeah. And
a posh canteen.
Yeah.
You've got leather settee and chairs.
Yeah, it was a posh canteen. But it was like a lot of... I think they were family and friends of the bands, etc. that were in this room.
Oh, sorry. Thought you meant upstairs.
No, upstairs, very posh.
Yeah, and Ian got recognised.
He did.
You're Uncle Ian from the Made in Stoke DVD.
That's right.
Does this happen now and again?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
If it ever travelled further, it'd probably happen even more.
Yeah.
You know, it is. It's a pleasure. It's a very honour.
Well, that Made in Stoke DVD, you don't realise how big it is, because just looking on YouTube earlier, some of the videos, we've got the Godfather one up, we're going to play that later, because I like the live version of that.
Yeah.
It's had like 500,000 views. So, you know, there's millions of people who've seen your little bit.
There's more than that, but
Steady.
it is an early show, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'll get myself on the Running Woods show on Sky One late on night.
Yeah, we'll do that. We were in this, it was like a holding room, and then a guy came up, he's a security guy, American guy, didn't he?
No, Slash had text Jean, Ian's partner, and she says, "Oh, just had a text off Slash. He's sending Junior down for us."
That's right.
So when Junior come down, he must be about 6'6" and
Across.
and same across.
He's the minder.
He's Slash's minder.
Looks after him.
Yeah.
And he came down,
Well,
as you know, and took us all upstairs where Slash was in a room on his own.
Yeah.
And it was nice.
He looks after Slash, he looks after us.
Yeah, don't you just? Because, you know, we went into this, it was a room, I'd probably say about the same size as the room we're in now.
Yeah, it wasn't very big,
We had
was
a
it?
couple of settees in there,
Yeah,
and TV.
nice.
And, yeah, it was okay.
Yeah.
And we went and sat and talked to Slash, and I've seen some brilliant pictures that you've got, and it was just so nice.
Yeah.
And just in conversation with him, some of the things he said, I can remember he was talking to you, Anne, and he was saying that he got vivid memories of Stoke.
Yes, he did. I asked him what he could remember, and he said he remembered the fog in the little village, as he called Blayton then, which I suppose 40-odd years ago, it must have seemed like a little village to him. And he said he could remember those days more than his 20s days. And I says to him, well, I wouldn't know why.
He said he remembered the stores, didn't he?
Yeah,
The stores.
yeah,
and
he
he said he
did.
took him on the bus.
Yeah, I took him on the bus. I don't know if he could remember that.
Yeah.
But he was quite chilled out, and I think he enjoys going back, really. And, you know, he was happy, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Very happy.
Yeah. You'd be
Yeah,
surprised how much he
100%.
does know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he likes talking about it because, you know, most people who he talks to talk about music and his music in the past and, you know, what's coming up in the future. So actually talk about, you know, something...
When he was young, it's different, isn't it, for him?
Well, you look at it like this, you're the only people who can tell him that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it must be so nice for him to like, connect again.
Yeah.
And to remember the stores.
Blayton stores.
Yeah, and he said the countryside as well.
He did.
Yeah, he used to obviously go
Yeah,
out
well,
in the
Tony
country.
take him round to the field, you know, the fields and the parks and that,
Yeah.
and he'd remember that.
Yeah. And another thing he also said, I wrote a lot of this down just so I wouldn't forget.
I'm glad you did, because I forgot.
There's just so much going on that night. I'll tell you what, we'll do an ad break and I'll tell you what he said because I think this is quite exciting.
Six Towns Radio.
Yes, it's 6 Towns Radio for a Tuesday. I'm still after seeing Slash live in Manchester last Monday night. I was thinking last night, with it being Monday again, you know, how that could never compare to the Monday before. It just couldn't. And I've got Anne and Ian back in the studio today to talk about this. And we're on about actually being backstage now. And there's one thing that he did say. Like I said, I wrote a lot of this down in case I forgot, but he said he's definitely going to do Stoke again.
Yes,
The reason he didn't do Stoke on this tour is because he missed out Newcastle last time and he wanted to go and play Newcastle again because he got a lot
just
of
couldn't
fans in
fit it
the
in
north.
his schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be good.
Unfortunate, but
I don't know. I was thinking where he could play besides the Victoria Hall in Stoke. You know, obviously Britannia Stadium.
It's only Britannia.
Yeah.
The
He'd fill it.
outdoor.
He would fill it because how hard it was to get a ticket for the Vicky Hall.
yeah, you're probably right. But I like the Vicky, I do.
Yeah. Got a lot of history. I bet you've seen a lot of bands there, haven't you?
Oh, no end, yeah.
Yeah, we were just on about with Ian upstairs some of the gigs he went to in the 70s.
Oh,
'cause
yes,
we're
definitely.
about Rolling Stones tickets changing hands for £1,000 a piece. And you saw them at Bingley, didn't
I
you?
saw them in Bingley in the 70s, yes.
Yeah, and The Who.
I've seen The Who there, yes, and ELO,
And,
Pink Floyd.
See, I know this is being said a million times, but the Victoria Hall used to have David Bowie, T-Rex,
Oh,
you know,
yes,
and
yeah.
through the 80s, the Jam, and then nowadays it's very rare they have a lot of gigs up there. You know, Slash was obviously the standout gig up there last year by a country mile. And I think the only one I can think of that's up there this time, used to have ELO up there. I think it's ELO Experience.
Yeah, ELO there, yes. David Bowie.
Yeah.
Ziggy.
But I don't think there's anything up there at the moment. Adamant's playing there. I know that's happening.
Well, you like Adamant.
Yeah, me too. But it's not on the same level as David Bowie playing there. But it's a shame. So that's one thing we could do with. Maybe we could do with an arena-sized venue. Well, perhaps not an arena. Something that's the size of the Apollo, for instance.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah,
because the Apollo's probably fits in not double the Victoria, but I'd say about half again. Yeah, it's about half as much again. We've had a question on Twitter from Patricia Lawton, don't you, very well?
Yes.
And she's asked if Slash can remember his dinosaur book.
Oh, I don't know, but I didn't mean to ask him, but you just get sidetracked and didn't ask him.
Yeah.
But I did mean to ask him if he could remember it, because I've still got one of his dinosaurs that he left behind. It's up our loft at the minute, because John mentioned to me, are you going to take it to him? But it's still up there in the loft. I'll have it next time.
Yeah, definitely.
So no, we didn't get back on the dinosaur
No, the
track.
thing happens too fast, doesn't it? You know yourself.
And it's
that.
talking to others, you just don't see.
You forget so much.
Yeah.
You remember after, but if that's wrong, then it's gone.
Me personally, because I know you don't see him very often. I know you speak to him on text, etc., and email. But I just want you to, have your picture taken and get out of the way so you can talk to him, really, because you've got so much to say. But there's a couple of other people in the room, and he does get everyone talking to him at once. I think it's about time. Ian picked a song from Apocalyptic Love. What would you like to hear, mate?
Well, the obvious one is You're a Liar.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that Sure Shot.
And then we'll be back having another chat about all things Slash on 6 Towns Radio. Shots fired / Miles Kennedy on 6 Towns Radio. If you're wondering where the record of the week is today, I'm going to play it after 4 because we are talking things Slash, because we have the privilege of having Anne and Ian back down here in the studio. It's a big privilege. Any more questions? 01782 454 180. That's a text number. I'll give you that again. 01782 454 180. Apparently we've had a message back from Patricia Lawton saying Slash does know about the dinosaur book, you know what I mean?
Good.
So,
right.
I want to see that picture. Next time he does come over, I want to see Slash holding the dinosaur.
Well, when we're at the loft next time, we'll have to get it out of the loft.
Have to dig it out.
Next time we meet him, I will present it to him and have my picture taken with it and make sure it's on Twitter. Or whatever.
Yeah, Twitter. That's the
Make
place
sure
to be.
we've got a photo.
We love Twitter at 6 Towns because people interact from all over the world, and it just shows where Slash's fan bases are. We have Slash fans from Mexico, from America, of course, Canada, all the, North and South America, and in Europe as well. There's a Scottish fan who gets in touch quite a lot. So he's touched the hearts of the world, hasn't he?
Good.
Everybody knows Slash, don't they?
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, and you see him on different things as well. He was on Charlie Sheen's Celebrity Roast. He makes with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
I think he just has got that personality where people love him.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy, though. He's so chilled out, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean...
That's the thing. I didn't know what to expect, I suppose. But just seeing him sitting there and he's, hey, how you doing? And nice to see you all down here enjoying the show. And I was like, oh, he's just so cool. And obviously he is. But one thing that did shock me, I thought he'd be a lot taller. I know he's probably the hat, but he's about the same height as me.
He isn't very tall, is he?
No, but very stocky.
No. Nothing like you imagine him being. He's about the same height as I am, isn't he?
Yeah.
I would say.
But I think it's because photographers shoot him from below, holding the guitar.
So he does look tall.
He's like a giant in photographs, doesn't he?
Yeah, you've probably got a point there. I should imagine a lot of celebrities look like that until you see them.
He hasn't got his heels on.
Is that it?
Yeah, he probably wears a Cuban heel.
Look at Miles.
Got his pumps on.
He's on that stage shouting and singing, and when you meet him, he's hello.
Yeah, I know.
So meek and mild.
I know. So much energy, because I suppose Miles had to learn a whole new set of songs. I suppose he knew a lot of them, but he's had to learn these for these tours, hasn't he?
Oh, he's fitted in well.
Yeah.
They both, it's magic.
Yeah, great
really
chemistry, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's really worked.
And the guitarist as well. A lot of hard work goes into it. Slash,
Todd.
He's brilliant.
Brett on drums.
Yeah.
Because it's not a 3/4 an hour set. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's double
Hard
what a lot
work,
of bands
isn't
play.
it?
Yeah.
No, they don't stop, do they? They don't take a breath.
Slash doesn't. The rest of them bob off and go for have a brew.
Yeah, and then he does solos, doesn't he?
So yeah, it's non-stop for Slash.
Solos.
We were sitting on the balcony, and I know it's hot up there, but he was dripping with sweat, and you could see it on the floor. It's just brilliant, like, you know, obviously with that big hair, it's dripping everywhere.
I know, and then when you meet him afterwards, you wouldn't think it was him performing like that, would you?
No.
Just seems as though he's just come from the pub. Well, not from the pub, but from anywhere, and you wouldn't think he'd been sweating like that for a couple of hours.
It was funny because I can't remember who it was, but one the lads that Ian worked with said to him, "Are you all right, Slash? I heard you a bit poorly." And he went, "Sorry."
Yeah, he can't understand us, can he?
He doesn't know the Stoke accent very well.
No, he doesn't.
He's got the bug. And he goes, "What?" Well, Gene rang him. It was a while back, this was, and we just thought we'd kid him a bit. So when Gene rang, says, "Hello, Duck." He says, "Pardon? Duck? What's that?" I didn't know what duck meant. I said, "It's a pottery thing." I said, "Hello, Duck. What's up with you?"
My mum does it all the time when we go away. I haven't been away with her for a while, but when we were kids and you go somewhere, if you go abroad and she's calling waiters Duck, I'm like, "Duck, hello." We're just not used to hearing it and love it. It's a great term of endearment, Duck, is I think.
Yes, it is.
We've got to play a few more songs from the album. I've been asked by Pat to play Far and Away, so let's do that. And then we'll be back with another chat. It's only like 36 minutes, but we've got ages to go yet. So much to fit in as well. So let's get another song on.
Great song.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Slash, and you're listening to Six Towns Radio.
I tell you what, if we didn't have to play songs, which we obviously like doing because we like playing Slash songs today, you know, you'd hear some brilliant stuff, because the stuff we talk about off the air perhaps shouldn't go on the air, maybe. But we're just talking about autographs and memorabilia, and Ian's just given me these plectrums. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah,
these
they are very nice.
It's the angel and the devil, isn't it?
That's correct, yeah. I didn't realise that there were two different ones.
Mm-hmm.
When he just gave me the handful of them, I was giving them out.
Don't say he's giving a handful, just say give two just for me. Don't ruin it now.
No, Terry, just give two for you, mate.
Dickinson's real deal was in town last week. You could have brought him down Friday. No, I'd never part. I've got now I've got my backstage pass. It'll go with them. And plus he signed me Made in Stoke CD, and also he signed the Oatcake debut, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I asked him about it. I said, have you had a look at this book? Because you sent him a copy. And he was like, yeah, I've read
sent
it.
him a copy, yeah.
And he recognised a couple of people in it as well, he said.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was just amazing. It just blew me away. And then he talked about Six Towns Radio. And he said it's just brilliant what you've been doing, you know, all the support you've done. And he's got his awards.
Yeah, he's Made in Stoke.
He's got his oatcake.
Yeah, he's got a golden oatcake in his awards cabinet, he was telling me.
Yeah.
And also he's got his Oatcake Day T-shirt in his suitcase. He took that with him.
Oh, yeah, but it was in his other suitcase, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, it's in case I asked him to pull it out. That's it. So let's show me. I was just blown away by it all. But
You've got a picture with him, haven't you?
yes, yeah, I've got a picture, and it's on my Facebook wall, and the amount of people who've commented on it and say I'm so jealous, which obviously they would be.
Yeah.
If I saw somebody else with a picture, you know, I'd be the same. But I can honestly say now I've met the guy.
You've met him.
And they say you should never meet your heroes. Well, there's the exception to the rule, because totally nice guy. And I know it was lovely for you two, obviously, to meet up with him again. But Ian got a couple of things signed. I've got pictures, which I'll have to have some printed out. And Anne got a couple of things signed, didn't she, Ian?
Yes.
just a few.
You know,
Nearly confiscated my case when I went in.
He was signing cheques and all sorts.
I was going to put that song on with a little patience.
Yeah, but I waited till everybody else had done first.
Yeah.
And then emptied my bag.
But he signed a card. Who was the card for?
It was for Joe, my hairdresser, who absolutely idolises him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a birthday on the day of the show. So she said to me, "Oh, have a nice day on my birthday."
Does he get you free haircuts now?
Well, I go next Tuesday, so we'll find out.
Well, she gives them plectrums. Drive with those.
Yeah, Ian asked Slash. I didn't like to ask him after he'd signed so much stuff for me on Monday for plectrums, so I asked Ian if he would ask him on Tuesday for plectrums, and
you wanted Miles' autograph, didn't you?
And Miles' autograph, which he got both, and he got plectrums for myself and plectrums for Jo, my hairdresser, which she doesn't know about until next Tuesday, so she'll be...
I want to know if you get a free haircut now.
Yeah, I'll let you know, Terry. I don't think so.
But there's so many nice things you get signed. Obviously, the album, the physical CD album's beautiful. There's a collector's edition, there's a DVD edition that Ian's got.
Yeah.
Some of the fan pack stuff, some of the
oh yes, I have the fan pack magazine signed, and then lo and behold, the poster fell out of it as well.
Yeah.
So we had that signed.
Yeah.
Me pass is signed, and me stub thing signed.
Ticket stub, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to ask, you know what I mean? One of the guys, can't remember who it was. Who was it asked him about Top Gear? I can't remember who it was. Who brought Top Gear?
Was it
Richie?
Richie, I think.
I think it was Richie. Yeah, because he was on Top Gear, and he said he got into the car and didn't realise it was a left stick.
Yeah.
And he'd never driven one before, and it was raining as well.
Not very good.
Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't over impressed, was he, about that? I don't think.
No,
he said he'd liked a bit more time, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Jeremy tried to slag Stoke off, didn't he?
Yeah.
He tried, but he didn't work.
No.
Having none of that, was he?
No way.
Love Stoke-on-Trent.
He does.
Yeah, and I still am amazed that, he called the one DVD he's made last year, Made in Stoke, for the people who obviously hold on to that in the area, for his family. And, he's just so in touch with his roots. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Should we do Standing in the Sun? We haven't done that one yet.
Yeah, let's have that one,
I think people will be throwing stuff at me if I didn't play that, because that is one of the favourite ones of the 6 Towns. We get requested so much. We are running out of time, but we're back for one more chat after this. That is Standing in the Sun. Slash, of course. We've got Ian and still in the studio. I think we can go over 4 o'clock a little bit because we've got that much we want to talk about. I've had loads of questions in, but I'll give you a couple of them because there's just too many to ask. And someone we've probably been over before, but one of them, I know the answer to this. What do you call him? Do you call him Slash or Saul? I know the answer.
We've been told to call him Slash. We call him Slash now.
Yeah.
I mean, I said, when I first met him, I said to our Tony, it was nice to see Saul, and he says, don't call him Saul. He says, over in America, we don't have real names. He says, Slash. So we all call him Slash.
Everything's fake in America, isn't it?
But when he was over here and he was when he was over here and he was 6, he didn't like Saul.
No,
so we had to call him Mark.
We had to call him Mark.
Mark?
Yeah.
He didn't like Saul.
On his Christmas photograph, like his grandma put to Anne, from Mark. Happy Christmas, from Mark.
Yeah.
So that was there.
Yeah, didn't like Saul.
And you give him so many photographs, haven't you? You've shared
I've given him old photographs back, of his dad when he was young, which he likes. Because I can't imagine he got any photo of his dad or
he liked the
grandfather.
He liked the DVD because he said he reminded him of the house.
And he said he remembered the house, didn't he?
Yeah, he remembered everything of the house. He said he was really chuffed with that.
Yeah, it was a nice touch, that was.
Yeah.
We were lucky to go in, see.
Yeah.
The lady let us go into the house, and like I say, it hasn't altered any, but like I say before, the decor and everything, it's all modern. It's a lovely house.
But he could remember his bedroom.
Oh, he remembered everything,
Yeah, so listeners, if you haven't seen the Made in Stoke DVD, get on there and watch the extras. Get a little insight.
Ian.
Another thing the listeners asked me today, we had a webcam set up. It's above my head. We've just switched it off. It's on trial, so if you've had my ugly mug on the website for half an hour, I apologise. I'll have to get a longer shot. I think it's right zoomed in close, but it has been turned off. It's on a trial. Another question I've been asked that I won't know the answer to is, what would you buy Slash for Christmas? The guy's got everything. What would you buy him?
Gosh. I think all you could buy him is your love.
Yeah.
Personally.
I just think giving like memorabilia from when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd give him his dinosaur back.
That would be the best present.
Yeah.
That would be the best present.
And also, my son has got, and it's a little Indian, and apparently it was from, they must have taken him back over to America when he was young, before he came to stay with his grandparents, a proper Indian reservation, and it's a little Indian doll. And when he left to go London, America, he left the doll down Blayton, and his grandmother gave it to me, who I gave it to my son. It's on his drawers now, and he's 31. but he treasured it.
Yeah, so nice.
Well, again, I want to thank you for coming down. I want to thank you for just the opportunity that we had last Monday. It's something I'll always remember.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
And having you coming down talking about it as well, it's brilliant for our listeners because we get asked so many questions about Slash, and we've got that insight now with you two. Little hidden gems that people don't know about. You can read about what you want in the magazines that he does, and he'll cover bits in his autobiography, but the bits that are really special.
I mean, our Anne knows more than I actually.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think so.
We're going to end with The Godfather solo from the Made in Stoke DVD, but I want to
like that.
Thank you again, and we'll have you
You're
back
welcome,
down
no
soon.
problem.
Maybe at Christmas when you've decided what you're going to get for Slash.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks to Ian and Anne for coming down today.
Okay, Terry, thank you.
Yeah,
We'll always
thanks.
keep in touch when Slash.
Yeah.
For the fans and yourself.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't get everyone's questions out to him today, but there's always going to be a next time.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah.
You take care.
Thank you, Terry.
Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.